I watched this movie, 12th Fail, and I found it a very impressive movie, very powerful storyline, and a very important Guru Mantra that the protagonist got in this movie was through a police person that to succeed in life, he has to give up cheating. नकल मारना बंद करना होगा. And when I watched this movie, I started looking back in my own career as an officer, and I remembered a very similar incident which will resonate with some of you and definitely with a lot of Fauji's. When I joined my battalion in 1983, I was made the captain of the boxing team and I started training the boxers. In those days, metric entry had not started, and there were a lot of boys who had not even passed their class 8th, and of course, not the 10th class. And we used to have their classes 8th equivalent exam as well as the 10th equivalent exam being conducted in the army itself. So one of my boxers, he was preparing for this class 8th equivalent exam, and he came to me and he said that Saab, boxing is a very taxing game, and we have to train for 5-6 hours in a day, and we are very tired, and as a result I am left with no time to study, and so kindly do some setting with the education officer and have me pass this exam. Now this is something not very alien to our system, because we are part of the Indian society, and setting goes on in a lot of things. So this is one of the places where setting goes on. I had no clue. I had just about a couple of months of service. I had no idea as to how army is functioning and what all is going on overall. So I heard his case. I said, नहीं यार, time तो रहता है, इतना बुरा हाल भी नहीं है, और आपको कष्ट क्या है, मैं आपको पढ़ा दूंगा, आप पढ़ के एग्जाम अपना पास करिए. वो मेरे पास पढ़ने तो नहीं आया, पर हमारी बॉक्सिंग टीम को मैसेज मिल गया कि यार ये बंदा जो है ये सेटिंग वाला नहीं है और खुद से काम करना पड़ेगा. I will not go into the details of as to how this boy, passed his equivalent of class 8th exam and proceeded ahead, progressed in his career. I will give you an overall, analysis of our boxing team. We used to have 12 weight categories, but not all players had reserves. So I remember approximately the figure would have been something like 19-20 boxers were there in my battalion 20 Punjab team in 1983 when I was their team captain. And because this message went to the entire team that setting के भरोसे नहीं रहना है, अपनी काबिलियत से प्रमोशन लेना है. Just this message was so effective that as time progressed, 4 persons out of this boxing team of 1920 went on to become Subedar Majors. And that was the equivalent of the 12th failed protagonist lesson which this boxing team had learned. So please learn this lesson. Thanks a lot.